has been the thing that we have laughed about this entire tour, because it started out as a little tiny introduction that was like 30 seconds and ended up, I think the longest time we did it was 9 minutes. So it's not going to be 9 minutes tonight. Well, maybe. Anyway, this is the story. So in 1970, I was living in San Francisco. Me and Lindsey were living in San Francisco, and I wrote a poem. He and I were going out, and we were involved in a huge musical love affair. We were in the middle of the greatest San Francisco musical thing you can imagine, and it was totally fantastic. And we were writing like crazy, and so I wrote this poem, this very beautiful poem about Lindsey and I. And it was probably the nicest thing I ever wrote about the two of us. And I'm not just saying about him, but about the two of us together. And so then, I don't always put my poems to music right away, so the poem went in a drawer. And sometime in the next 2 years or a year, I don't even know, we hopped in Lindsey's Buick Skylark and drove to Los Angeles with 12 songs and got a record deal. And that was our mission. So we got a record deal, we made a record. It was the Buckingham Nicks record. It came out in 1973, and it came out to high critical acclaim. And then Polydor Records just dropped it 3 months later, so that was not high. That was low. And Lindsey and I were freaked out completely, and we really didn't know what to do, so we did what all struggling musicians do. We decided we would start another Buckingham Nicks record. So we conned a very great old musical studio out in the valley of Los Angeles into giving us free time, and we went in there and we started making another record. And so that's when we think that this song, Without You, that's when we think we put it to music. Not sure, but that's what we think. So anyway, we made a really good demo of it. And then, as many demos did in those days, our house is full of cassettes, thousands of them, and somebody stole our cassette of Without You, because it disappeared for quite a while. And then, whoever stole it, whether it was one of our sleazy friends or one of our good friends who thought, well, I'll keep it because they're going to lose it, they brought it back. So we never knew it got stolen. And then, we lost it. So that was the second time it was lost. So, then the song was gone. And so down the road, this is where I get off track. This is when Lindsey walks away from the microphone. What is she talking about? So this is our last night, and I am so tired that that's why I'm completely crazy now. So anyway, bear with me. So the song then reappeared on my least favorite thing in the world, YouTube. And some friend of mine, they got it off. I said, well, get it for me, put it on a CD so I can play it for Lindsey. So we did, and I played it for Lindsey, and I said, the song, it's back. And I said, do you remember this song? And he's like, well, yeah, it's us. And I'm like, it is, huh? And it's really good, so we should record it. So we did. We went to Lindsey's house at the end of last year, we recorded it. And we recorded it, we were very loyal to the original demo. And Mick said, this is where the story gets complicated. So Mick says to me, when we go out on the road, don't hide. Mick says, don't forget to remind the audience that this is one of the things on this song that really attracted me to you guys, was the way that Lindsey plays and the way the two of you sing to the way that he plays, because Lindsey and I sing and play in a very counterpoint way. And I think that really is what makes what he and I do very special. And so he said, so remind the audience that song's going. Okay, so for the first 3 weeks we're out there, and my story is up right to here, and I'm reminding the audience. And one night, Lindsey says, in front of 15 or 16,000 people, hang on, that is not what happened. What happened is, Fleetwood Mac's guitar player had quit, and they were looking for a lead guitarist. I said, yes, they were. And he said, he didn't say this, I said, nowhere in the words lead guitarist did it say lead guitarist and hippie girlfriend. Thank you. But, so I wasn't really asked, to join the band. So anyway, but Lindsey was. So at this point, I throw the entire story over to Lindsey. Take it, Lindsey.
Me?
George.
Okay. Well, let's see. What happened then? Oh, I know. Yes, well, it's true. We had run into Mick at the studio, and he had heard one of our songs only, I believe, and we'd only met Mick once. A couple of weeks later, he called me back. He said, Lindsey? I said, yes, Mick. He said, would you consider joining Fleetwood Mac? And I said, well, Mick, if, yeah, way to go, Mick. Always the eye for talent. But, you know, he said, would you like to join Fleetwood Mac? I said, well, Mick, if you take me, you gotta take my girlfriend, too! And, yeah, and that is love, baby.
So that beautiful sentiment being stated by Mr. Buckingham, this is what I then do in the story. I want to thank all three of the boys up here. First of all, I would like to thank Lindsey for telling Mick that he wouldn't join Fleetwood Mac unless they took me too. Thank you, Lindsey. Because I was really tired of being a waitress and a cleaning lady. Still, I could go back to it in a minute. And I'd like to tell Mick Fleetwood, Mick, thank you for taking Lindsey and I through your Mad Alice in Wonderland journey down through the century of love. We thank you, both of us, so much. Last but certainly not least, I would like to thank the best bass player in the whole world because he was married to the other woman in the band and he never said, you know, I don't think this is a really good idea. So he went along with it, and because John really could have switched the whole thing, I think, actually. We haven't really, you know what, on the next tour when we go to Australia, we'll discuss that part of the story. Oh, he can't wait. So thank you, Johnny Mac. Appreciate it. All right. So this is it. This is a little song. It's called Without You. It is on our little EP if you want to hear it.
What?
And it is exactly as it was in 1974.